one last topic we need to talk about. We have not talked about this yet. I made videos on this on my personal channel, but Queen Cleopatra by Netflix and Jada Pinkett Smith. They are portraying Cleopatra as a black woman. Cleopatra was not
She's
black.
not black.
No.
Yeah, okay.
No. She's not black. And the people over there in Egypt, they hate this. They want Netflix to be canceled over there in Egypt, and they're blasting them, guys. Look, check this out. Look at this. Egypt tells Netflix Cleopatra wasn't black, falsification of Egyptian history, and a blatant historical fallacy. And I believe this is also getting into the government over there. Rhodes, do you know a little bit about Cleopatra's actual history?
Not really, no.
Okay.
No.
I do.
Okay.
When Alexander the Great conquered most of the known world, he showed up over there to Egypt, and the Egyptians made him the pharaoh. So Alexander the Great was an Egyptian pharaoh.
Okay.
Now, he spent about, I believe, like 6 months in Egypt total. Then he went back to conquering the world. When he died, Alexander's empire was split among 4 of his generals. They were all Macedonians, by the way. So Ptolemy, one of his generals, became the pharaoh of Egypt, and they took on Egyptian customs. And what were some of those customs? Incest. All of the Ptolemies were of Greek descent. And by the way, they ruled for 300 years. So Cleopatra was like roughly 300 years after Alexander the Great. Not only that, she was the first Ptolemy to actually speak Egyptian. They were speaking Greek.
Huh.
And we actually do have busts and paintings from the time. She's not black. Not black at all. They turned her in this documentary into a sub-Saharan African. Not true. She was a white Greek. But look here. This is from a, I believe they put a Facebook post up. The Egypt's Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities issued a lengthy statement in a Facebook post Thursday, in which it said Cleopatra had Hellenic or Greek features and was light-skinned, not black. The conclusion is based on artistic representations of Cleopatra, as well as DNA research done on ancient Egyptian remains dating from the era. Mustafa Waziri, who is Secretary General of the Supreme Council of Antiquities, said in a statement that Netflix's show represents a falsification of Egyptian history and a blatant historical fallacy.
Oh, I believe that means lie.
Yeah, it's all lie. It's all lie. He said this because the series is a documentary. Netflix needs to investigate the show's historical accuracy. Netflix is on Queen Cleopatra, which is executive produced by Jada Pinkett Smith, and is set to begin streaming on May the 10th, as a 90-day firestorm of debate over the decision to cast a black actress as Cleopatra. The debate has become especially intense in Egypt, where Netflix is being denounced as a historical ravenous trampling on an entire nation's history. And check this out. An Egyptian lawmaker named Sabura El Said has reportedly even called for Netflix to be banned. And on change.org, there was a petition, almost 100,000 signatures. They removed it. And this was from Egyptian.
They canceled the petition. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, once again, the failure of trying to race swap. In this case, race swap in a documentary.
Yeah.
How do you do that exactly?
I mean, one of the biggest fallacies out there is just because somebody is from Africa means that they're black. No. Have you looked at North Africans? They don't look like people from West Africa. They don't look like Nigerians at all. And actually, we actually do have depictions of the way ancient Egyptians at the time looked. They painted them. Also, right by Egypt was Nubia, which I believe is modern day Sudan. They actually painted them, and they were actually a different color. They made them darker because that's the way they were. Cleopatra was not black.
Well, not only that, but it says right there in the article that they have DNA backing
Yeah.
that proves where the lines of that era go back to far as ethnicity. So again, Jada Pinkett Smith got involved and said, well, she's black. Let's just make her black.
No.
Well, no, you're not doing a scripted series here. I don't think. It says documentary.
Yeah, and brother-sister marriage was very common for the elites in ancient Egypt. Cleopatra was actually married to her brother. Her father, Cleopatra's father, I believe, was also married to his sister. A lot of incest going on over there. They were Greeks. They weren't Africans. So,
Wow.
not surprised.
The funniest thing about all that, Netflix is facing a ban out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.